Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
My name is Tony Obot. I'm the CEO of Kandaval Communications Limited. We are media practitioners, editing media. We do independent programs. We are currently on 17 radio stations across the country, doing programs Monday to Friday on 17 radio stations across the country.
Yeah, what kind of programs exactly do you do?
We do sports, as in Kandaval Sports, that runs on Rhythm FM in Lagos. We do drama, as we are, it is called, TV. We do program for children, it's sponsored by Etisala Click Light Fonties. Click as in CLIQ, Light, LITE, Fonties. Runs on Inspiration FM in Lagos and quite a lot of other, Cool FM Port Harcourt, part of Abuja, and a lot of stations like that.
I'll still come back to the introduction you gave me was not detailed. I need a detailed introduction. Can you tell us more about yourself? You only mentioned your name and you told us the name of the name. Tell us the other things, where you grew up, where you're from, the schools you attended.
All my life I've lived in Lagos, born in Lagos, schooled in Lagos, married a Yoruba girl, employed musicians, pay my taxes in Lagos. But I'm still not an origin of Lagos State. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. 18 local government area. My wife is calling me now. Baby, I'm talking to the publisher of this international magazine. Can you call me back, please? Okay? Thank you. Hello, my wife. Hello.
Yes. Yeah, you were telling me about
Yes, so yeah, I schooled at Maryland Convent Private School. I was in the University of New. I studied communication arts. I did my master's at Lagos State University. I worked with Brilla FM, Brilla FM. I worked with Hot FM Abuja, where I was from. I joined as a marketing manager, and by 13th month I left.
Why did you leave Brilla FM?
My boss then, Larry Zamoje, a great motivator, was preached to us from the onset that we always branch out. There used to be a tree in front of his, from his window, you see a tree, one massive tree like this. I always call and say, see that tree? See, the branches, they will branch. It came as one stem and then branch out. Then look at the leaves will start falling. So if you refuse to branch out, death will branch out, so you must branch out. So that was always we branch out, and then we branch out. And today we are very, very, very happy that we branch out. I already knew that we had branched out earlier than we did branch out.
Okay, you left Brilla FM, joined Hot FM.
Yes.
Why did you also leave Hot FM?
Because Brilla FM was a school. We went to study, we learned, and Hot FM was where we experimented what we studied. Because I ran the station. I stopped my boss from coming to the station. Chris, I told her, if you have asked me to run the station, don't come to the station. Give me my target, and she gave me. And we did very, 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 very well. So from being a newcomer in Abuja then, I think we were not rated. But within 11 months, we were #1 radio station in Abuja. And that was under my watch. We deliberate, calculative that this is what we want to do. And we did that. And after doing that, I said, what next? And I remember one day I wrote in French, because each time I told my boss I was going to resign ahead of time. I said, I'll be resigning. She always increased my pay by 100,000 naira. So, each time I said I was resigning, she increased my pay. So I resigned on the one. I came and saw I have contract and went on.
Alright. So the journey so far, how would you describe it?
Massive, beautiful. Of course, no graph. A graph that is plain like this, straight line, it's not a graph, it's linear. So there have been ups or downs. And I tell some people sometimes that life is like business, like a wrestling match. Sometimes he go knock you for ground. Sometimes you go knock her for ground. But as they talk now, I don't knock her for ground. I don't break him back. I don't break him waist. I don't break him waist like.
All right, Kandaval Sports. What distinguishes it from the other sports programs that also have on radio?
We fulfill dreams. Fulfill dreams of. You may never hear what you've heard anywhere else on Kandaval. You may never. We look for our stories. Our stories are replicated by the foreign media. I don't believe in going to London to BBC to go get Nigerian story from BBC and put it in. What is that? So we create our stories. We spend so much on research. Before we put a story on air, we have spent maybe sometimes like weeks. Some of my guys are here, they know what I'm talking about. So we try. So aside from doing that, we now, our stories are our stories. I may get a story now, like this interview you are doing now. It is exclusive. You can keep it for 100 years. It will never go stale until you slam it. That is our hallmark. But we get our stories. It may never go stale because we. So that's about it.
As one of the young men who are currently into business, what would you say has been the greatest lesson that I have learned about business?
Staff. One of my staff, member of my staff, his name is Kunde. He said I'm a Venga. That I bring new fights and groom them. And I say I am not. I want to win trophies. I'm not a Venga. Anyway, on a serious note, the biggest challenge in business is being your staff. If you are, like I know you are, that's why we are even friends. You are my brother. Something makes we have a common denominator because we do it ourselves. You are never stranded. Everybody in your office can resign today. Yes, go fly. Same way here. So when you know how to do it that way, it is difficult for you to get somebody who will come do it the way you do it. And even it is your dream, it's difficult for you to get someone who come and put life into that your dream. That is the biggest challenge. You will sit down, you stay up in the night, you grab this, you do this. You find out that you still be the one executing it. So where are the intelligent ones? Where are the brilliant ones? Where are these first class and where are they? Where they say there are no jobs outside. They are just men.
Okay, what's your dream for Kandaval Sports?
Kandaval Sports, let me tell you, sorry, before I answer, please remind me, lest I forget, lest I talk. You say my dream for Kandaval Sports. My dream for Kandaval Sports was where will be the hub. Reuters will ask us, will call us, CNN will call us, BBC will call us, Al Jazeera will call us and ask us what is happening in Nigeria. It will be like where they get, that has always been the dream. But something happens, we were surprised that we are doing children's program. When Nigeria crashed out, we didn't qualify for the Nations Cup. And now that the dollar is 220 naira to $1, 305 naira to £1. So one has to think fast. I said, okay, rather than wait another 2 years without, what can I do? So I now delve into maybe the youth away from sports, so that you don't put on your eggs in one basket. You try to diversify. We do programs targeted at children. If it's Inspiration FM in Lagos, 7:15 to 7:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. Ditto for Hot FM Abuja, like that, quite a number of stations across the country. We try to look at something away from sports so that we will not be caught napping. Yet we are still Kandaval Sport. We are still that sport. That's still our address, sport. But to make money complete, make Garino, make body by the now do other this and that, we're still sport.
Yeah, you were going to tell me about your dream for Kandaval. You said I should bring you back.
Yes, my dream for Kandaval Sports I think I talked about that where I said I want to be the hub, I want to be that reference point, I want to be able to bring stories. But okay, coming back here, I think I wanted to look at it this way. If you put all your eggs in one basket, you may lose all. So, sport alone, because of the way sport is managed, paddy, it's not because you know it, it's who you know. And most times, those who know who are not those that have the passion. Let's not do just if you don't have the passion, you will not be able to deliver sports.
Let me take it back a bit. What got you interested in sports?
What got me interested in sports? I never really wanted to do sports, but because I was so good while I was a core member, my state director forced me to join a sports platform, and then I decided, forced me and told me I served in Lagos anyway, forced me to join a sports platform, which I grudgingly did, but I decided to make the best out of the worst situation, and then from being a core member on that platform, I became the GM, and most of the people that I met there, I fired them. Those who used to allow me to sit in meetings, you see, Copper sit outside, I became their boss. I had quite a lot of them.
Alright. What do you like most about what you do?
It will surprise you. The suffer. When I have to wake up, when I have to stay awake at 2 a.m. and I'm working, and I must wake up at 4:30 a.m. and do my exercise, that gives me so much joy.
Alright. So what don't you like about what you're doing?
What don't I like? The fact that you are being owed by so many clients.
Okay. What is the greatest thing that what you're doing has done for you?
It has given me a wife, because I met my wife on the beat, and then the best woman God ever created.
What has it not done for you?
It has not fulfilled my dreams.
So what are those dreams that it has not yet fulfilled?
Putting enough food on my table, because of the way it is managed by the managers of sports.
Let's even talk about your wife. Now that I have put her into this discussion, how did you meet her? Under what circumstances exactly did you meet her?
We were both reporters, so
Yeah.
she used to work for Echo FM. Ola is her name. She used to work for Echo FM while I used to work for an independent production outfit then. I used to do program on OGBC too. So we met, and somebody was trying to cheat us. We met, we brought, and then this lady just woke up from her. How can you come and be cheating these people? This material is sold for, we're trying to buy a share. This is sold for this amount. Why can't you? And I just kept quiet. I said, and I moved back because I'm very reckless with money. I must tell you, reckless with money. I spend anyhow. I give. So, and I said, wow, if I have this woman who is a bit more prudent than I am in my life, I'm complete. And that was it. And I told her, can we be friends? And she said I wasn't serious. And let's be. Eventually, we dated for 3 years, got married 2001, have 2 beautiful children.
Can you tell us the name?
One is Akem,
Can you spell it?
AKEM, which means liberty, freedom. It's enough. It's like say, peace, be still. It's enough. That's Akem. And the other one is Deacon. Deacon means come and conquer. That's right. Then there is Valentine, it's a boy, in university. Baker is the name. So these are my children, and presently they are not in Nigeria. I'm a patriot, like my brother. My family is in the UK. They have a better life.
Alright, I'll take 2 more questions so that I can release you.
Thank you so much.
Away from work, what do you do for relaxation?
I play golf, and I walk.
Alright.
I play golf.
Yeah, in the course of your life, or rather in your journey through life, which singular individual has affected your life the most and why?
My mother, because she tells me to give. I should give to people that will not be able to say thanks to me. Give, and then I know if I have to give, I must work hard. She's compassionate, and she pushed me not with the rod, but with love to achieve what I've achieved.
Alright, the last question. How did you feel when Nigeria didn't qualify for the Nations Cup?
Heartbreak.
What do you think was responsible? As an insider, what exactly was responsible?
What was responsible was paddy, racket. You see, you are, if you are in my team, if you are in my racket, that is you are boot licking. If you lick my boot, you are in my team. No matter what you have in there, whether you have it or you don't have it. That's why up to now Nigeria does not have a coach Just like we don't have a clothing company that's sponsoring, we don't have it. Now we are going to buy jerseys. They pay. Other countries are paid to wear logos, wear names, the Nikes, the Adidas. So my countries, and all this because we have very, very incompetent people there. Who we have, I'm going to mention name. We have an Idris Adama, who is the head of marketing of NFL. How much has he brought? And he's been there for now for like 6-7 years now. He has never brought one, not one. And we are still there answering the head of marketing department. Right? Did you hear it right?
So what is the way out for our football?
Clean sweep. Clean sweep. Government, stop funding football. Keep your money. Use your money to build schools. Football can fund itself. Take your money, build roads, build schools. There are 1,001 people waiting to invest in football. The government is still using football as a PR tool. We don't care what happens to it as long as we continue to keep it there.